It is Mix 94.1 online, mix941.fm. 8:05 the time. Mark and Mercedes on.
I'm halfway gone and I'm on my way and I'm feeling.
It's going to be a great show tonight. It's at the Orleans. Lifehouse and Daughtry, show presented by Mix 94.1. Jason and Rick from the band are here. And as Lady Antebellum was playing, Jason's like, I dig the song. I like the Lady Antebellum.
I think it's a well-written song, man.
And you missed them on Idol last night. They were on American Idol.
But I saw them on the Grammys and they killed it. They're a good live band.
So how are you? Welcome to, first of all, welcome. Glad to have you guys up here in the studio.
It's always good to be in Vegas.
What were you doing last night that made you miss Idol, Rick? Did you go out, check out the town?
We were playing a show.
Yeah, we were driving in our tour bus. Where were we last night?
Is your tour bus all like pimped out? Is it like cribs but on four wheels on however many?
It's more like military style. 3 bunks, not a lot of space. We're all on top of each other.
We got some plasmas up in there.
Nice.
Travel with 13 dudes.
Who snores?
Some of the crew guys snore. Actually, no, our guitar player, Ben Carey, he snores.
Oh, really?
And then Bryce, we call him the Great Mattress because he doesn't wake up till 4:30 p.m. every day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Kid loves to
4:30
sleep.
p.m.
Loves to sleep.
So the show is tonight. You're going to perform with Daughtry, who, and you know what? The album, congratulations on the album.
Thank
and the
you.
single is just amazing. Sounds really, really good. Doing really well on the radio station. You hooked up with Chris Daughtry on part of the album, right? And
I did,
several
yeah.
collaborations.
We've become good friends over the last couple of years, and he was in L.A. making his record around the same time we were writing for ours. So he had the idea to hook me, him, and Richard Marx up together in L.A. for 2 days of songwriting, and a song called Had Enough came out of it, and it was a great collaboration, really, really good times.
Richard Marx, what was that like
Interesting,
working
right?
with him? I mean, that must have been pretty cool.
It was cool. You grow up listening to his songs on the radio, and he is a lot of people don't know how versatile of a songwriter he is. He writes country songs, pop songs, rock songs, and he's just a funny guy, just a really good guy.
He's not rocking that mullet anymore, though, is he?
No, he's got a great lid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his lid's looking good these days.
Nice.
The great lid. The lid of Richard Marx.
I missed that mullet, though. I have to say I liked it.
I guess I didn't realize on Halfway Gone, Kevin Rudolf, who had a huge hit for our station, Let It Rock, co-wrote the song.
Yeah, that was the last song that we wrote for Smoke and Mirrors, and our manager and producer Jude Cole reached out to him. Thought it would just be really interesting, 2 different kind of genres colliding, and coincidentally he was a big fan of Lifehouse too, so when he came down it was like we had this mutual respect for each other, and really interesting collaboration.
Hey, Rick, I saw an interview with you. This was a while back. Did you say your first concert ever was Huey Lewis in the News?
Yes, I did indeed.
That was one of my first shows.
Wow, we share that.
Yeah, Huey Lewis might be coming on our show in the near future, actually. We're trying to nail that down.
Now, what would be the first question if you could interview Huey Lewis? What would you ask him?
Jeez. Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one.
What do you?
I don't know.
What tour was it? Was it the Hip to Be Square album or the one before that? Sports that had I Want a New Drug and Heart and Soul and all those songs?
I Want a New Drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been that, yeah.
And then, Jason, you said that, I think that your first concert was, you said a concert that you actually did with Pearl Jam. You were on a side stage and you opened for Pearl Jam, so you didn't actually go to a concert. Your first experience was performing at a show.
We were too poor to go to concerts, so like my first show was actually my show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good thing they let you in.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I noticed before we went on the air, you guys were getting ready to perform. Rick, you're just kind of hanging out, hitting the tambourine. Jason, you pop a cough drop in there. What are these your pre-show rituals? Do you have things that you do before the big shows that to get yourselves ready?
You got to do your warm-ups. You got to make sure your voice is nice and lubricated with a nice little Hall's cough drop. But non-menthol, though. Singers need to know that. Menthol is bad for your throat.
I didn't know that.
These are Hall's fruit breezers.
Now, do you do like the Figaro thing in the back? Like
Bumblebee, yeah. All that.
Very nice. All right, so again, tonight, Orleans Arena. Got to check out the show. It's Lifehouse and Daughtry. It's going to be a good time. And we are going to turn it over to you guys. You guys going to do a song?
Yeah, our new song,
Halfway Gone?
Halfway Gone.
All right, here's Lifehouse. It's Mix 94.1.